Welcome back. We've still got to talk to people at the party. There's quite a lot of people to talk to us. Let's just go. So many. Wow. So that was when you and Brigadier General Bardius first met. I'm sure your little jewel ended up wrecking everything around you for a whole celled. Well, jewels are an excellent way to deepen one's bonds. That is true, isn't it, V? I don't know what you mean. Now that you mention it, I guess so, yeah. Taking a trip down memory lane, I see. Yes, we're listening to Countess Le Guin's tales from when she was a student. After the school year began, she took control of the fencing club and declared war on all the other clubs. Even chess club? Oh, alright. She beat the swimming club in a swimming race, the chess club at chess. Any club that lost to her had to join the fencing club. My god. Finally, she challenged Brigadier General Bardius, the president of the riding club, to a jousting match. I've heard bits and pieces of the story before, but there's so many things wrong with that story. The match went on for 2 hours without a winner. It finally ended in a draw, and we each knocked the other off of our horses simultaneously. It was that moment that Wallace became an important person to me. He's my right hand and my comrade, a rival and a partner. And as a fellow swordsman, I'm jealous of you. Having someone like that would be incredible. Someone who's a nemesis, but also a friend. A frenemy. I think I get it. Since we have the chance, I'd like to hear your stories too. I've wondered about Laura, but I'm sure your history is just as fascinating. Have you, by chance, met the leader of the Red Constellation? Perhaps the War God? Or maybe an S-rank bracer? I have seen the War God's successor, but I haven't met any of the S-rank bracers yet. Well, it's understandable. There are only a small handful of them on the entire continent after all. We're really getting into the conversation now. Shouldn't be surprised that Aurelia already knew Laura. I think she'll get along great with Fee, too. Now, if she gets along with Laura, then she will, of course. So you're a bracer, are you? I'm surprised to see such strong members of the guild as yourself and the Purple Lightning. Speaking of, she's acquainted with my master as well. Yes, that's correct. She and my father share a mutual respect. May I hear it, the guild's been trying to recruit you for a while now. If you joined, they'd probably bump you straight up to S rank. Oh, is that so? Now I'm even more curious. Perhaps being a bracer would be a refreshing change of pace for me. Not so sure about that. It may not be the best fit. I'm sure she's just joking around like usual. Right? But if she did become a bracer, just picture the looks on Sarah and Toval's faces. It's not too bad conversing with the young every now and then. Bracer issue aside, this is a good chance for me to learn more about the two of them. It's not too bad conversing with them. We may be understaffed, but I think adding the principal to our ranks might be overkill. And even if we did, we'd have her and Sarah butting heads every day. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Still, I'm kind of glad she offered. I hope we can keep having little chats like this from now on. Maybe understaffed, blah 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 blah. The Countess' position is a difficult one. Despite having reached the top of her current field, her ambition still knows no bounds. Do not lose to them, Rean. We shall make our way forward together. Always, Laura. Always. Always. Right, so down we go into this group here. There you are, Juna, Tina. Talking with Major Claire, I see. Instructor. Well, hello there. General Cano. You've been bouncing between all the different chats the whole night, Instructor. There's been several parts now. Well, a chance to talk with all these different people doesn't come often. I need to make the most of it. I remember that Juna knew Claire from before, but had you met her before the start of the school year, Tina? Yes, she often looked after Milliam and me when we went on joint missions. We haven't had a good chance to talk with each other like this since back when I was still at the Police Academy. She really helped me out a lot back then. Ah, Juna, it was nothing. What precisely did the Major help with? If you're comfortable sharing it with us, that is. Oh, well, it's old news by now, but it happened at the end of last year. After Lloyd was branded a criminal, I started protesting to the military police HQ. The new head of the department was from Erebonia. He revoked all the academic credits I'd gained. What a dick. For protesting? He could do even that? Such actions would be beyond his rights and unfounded. Precisely. But it was completely uncalled for, so I stepped in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get all our units back. So I killed him. What? But we managed to get about half of them reinstated. And we reached an agreement where I'd be able to get the other half back by attending a different school. Now I see. Yeah, so that's how you ended up at the branch campus. Correct. I got a hiccup then. I thought it would benefit from more than simply retaking the same classes at the Military Police Academy. I heard a new Class VII was going to be formed, so I recommended her to the branch campus. Wow, I had no idea. I was pretty ticked off at the time, but I feel like everything worked out for the best. If I'd continued on at the police academy and joined the military police, I probably would have had exploded from stress. Stress, yep. But don't think this means I was happy to be in your class or anything. Oh yeah? That's a shame. But does this mean you're going to leave us once you get your units? Oh. Well... No answer. Oh. After going through all that to get here, there's no way I'm just gonna up and leave you guys. There's so many things I want to do here now. And besides, I need to stick around to look after you, Allie. Well, as far as schoolwork is concerned, I'm the one who looks after you. I'm glad you found such a good place for yourself, Juna. Indubitably. There are many reasons I recommended Juna to the branch campus. It makes me happy to see just how well she's done. She really is impressive. Perhaps it's a little late to say this now, but thank you for sending her our way. Oh, you don't have to thank me. Knowing that one of my dear students has been able to spread her wings is thanks enough. Oh, that's right. Another connection. Again, there's gotta be it keeps mentioning the fact there's connections. It's part of the story. It's not separate. It's not a small world just because they can't have, like, developed beyond it. Maybe. We'll give Falcom some credit here. Maybe they were limited by the fact, like what they could do, their scope. They were limited in what they could do due to money, due to budget, due to time, etc., etc. Loads of different reasons. And maybe they made it part of the story. They were like, you know what? Let's make a reason for this to happen. It would make sense within this context if we applied it to here, etc., etc. So maybe that's what they've done. And that would be fantastic if they've done that. It's wonderful to see you doing well. Some of my favorite students. Man, fate sure works in mysterious ways, huh? You told me that half a year ago, where I'd be today. Anyway, thanks, Instructor Rean, for everything you've done for us up till now. It's like everything is happening for a reason. And like I've said elsewhere, it's like I'm very much a believer in free will and predeterminism. Yeah, you can believe in both. I've been thinking about it, but there's no guarantee I'll be able to stay at the branch campus. Does the thought of leaving make you feel sad? I don't think I understand that feeling. In any case, I prefer being here. If it turns out I need to leave, I'll accept my new orders. If possible, I'd like to spend more time with Juna and the others. Glad to hear it. Aww. I'd forgotten there was a chance I'd have to leave the branch campus. It's possible I'd like to spend more time with Juna and the others, however. Aww. It's lovely. It's lovely. My. Dealing with so many important people is simply exhausting. But I suppose I shouldn't complain. After all, in order to make the Lake Lord business grow, networking is crucial. It's you. Good to see you again. Your fishing skills are as... Your fishing skills as impressive as ever. Yep. Please continue to bring honor to the Imperial Fishing Club. He's really piling on the expectations. Annabelle's technique during the fishing competition earlier today was wonderful. I suppose it's to be expected if she's been practicing with Kenneth. For you to join the Imperial Fishing Club's stock would certainly rise in the public's eye. Please give it some thought. Sure, I'll think about it. Nope. I didn't expect I'd get the chance to speak with you, Brigadier General. The Black Whirlwind of Sutherland himself. Last time I saw you was in the final battle of the Civil War. Good to see you again too, General. It's a real shame the Infernal Castle got in our way. I'd like the chance to test myself against the legendary 4th Armored Division. It would have been an honor to even slow you down. Quit your joking. Between your prowess piloting a Panzer Soldat and your spear skills, you'd have done a lot more than just slowed us down. Those Nord spear techniques are really something else. You trained in them as well, by any chance? Why, yes, I am. But I hear the skills of the Barrius family are even more polished. Yes, thanks to my family having lived in Erebonia so long, we've incorporated certain aspects of Imperial spear techniques into our style. Developed into a bit of the Schladen style, the Vander style, and even a few techniques from the Eisenritter mixed in. I'm actually a little jealous of the pure Nord style you use. Well, to be honest, my style isn't completely Nord these days. All this talk of styles. I only ever trained in the 100th form military combat they've taught us at Military Academy. I'm jealous of the both of you for being able to discuss martial arts with such depth. You're a master of combat in your own way, General. Speaking of the military combat style, it's been going through a number of changes lately to account for Panzer Soldats. I'm sure your right-hand man is quite the pilot. Nehardt? He's one of the best, of course. But even then, I doubt even he'd be a match for you, Brigadier General. Maybe General Van Dyke would be a better sparring partner. I think I'll leave him to Lady Aurelia. Looking at them, it's kind of annoying. I want to go get some of that food, but I don't want to interrupt their meal? Their talk. I just want to grab one of those sandwiches. Oh well. Looking at them now, you wouldn't know these two met on the battlefield at the end of the Civil War. Oh, I think of it. Gaius is acquainted with both of them. He knows General Craig through Elliot, but the same master, Brigadier General Barrius back in Nord. Small world. Small world. It seems to be the entire point of this section right now is like, look how small the world is. Look at it and take it in, that it is a small world for a reason. It seems to be keeps pushing that idea again and again and again. Why? The General can still be pretty unreasonable, but I've learned to just let his demands just roll off my back. Yeah, guess he really is used to dealing with him. The General can still be pretty unreasonable. I've learned to just let his demands just roll off my back. I've been acquainted with both of them for a while, but had the opportunity to introduce them until now. Each one is a master in their own right. Imagine their shared love of martial arts give them more than enough to talk about. Because there wasn't a clear winner between me and the Brigadier General, I was curious. Perhaps we should hold a Panzer Soldat tournament to stir up all the young'uns. I can see that getting really out of hand. Okay, so next group down here. Ooh, so many people. I've introduced myself to just about everyone now, but meeting the Empress and Princess Alphen was the most nerve-wracking of all of them. Still haven't talked with the heads of the 4 great houses yet. Could I have you come with me? Well, okay. Empress Priscilla and Princess Alphen, both just lovely. Lisa and Elise, too. Can't believe we're only a few years apart. Oh no, just realized I've only been talking to the women. I should speak with the heads of the 4 great houses, too. Oh dear, oh dear. Hello, Instructor Schwarzer. But Cedric seems to be really enjoying himself. Really happy to see him like this. Personally, I'm looking forward to the dance. Hello, Instructor Schwarzer. Next. Oh, there's Towa again. Lovely. Prince Cedric, it's been far too long. You're right. It's been just a few years, hasn't it, Patrick? And you're Ash, right? Uh-oh. This is the first time we've spoken one-on-one like this. Yeah, I guess so. And there are problems, but I can't say I don't like your style. Every time we run into you, you say some shit that really stirs things up. My word, have you forgotten this is the Crown Prince? Show him some respect. Nah, Cedric, like... He has his issues, we know that. But he's the type to be like, no, I actually prefer that. He's right, Ash. Well, if it isn't Rean again. Don't worry about Ash. I'm glad for the chance to just be able to talk like this with someone my own age. Hear that? I got the okay. Straight from the Imperial family. Even so, you still need to be more respectful. Like I said, don't worry, it's fine. Anyway, I assume you're here to give me your reply about your upcoming dance with my sister? What did you just say? For real? It was a last-minute sort of thing. So the rumors were true after all. Well, no matter. If you're dancing with the princess, then I'll be able to dance with Elise. Dance? With Elise? What exactly makes you think you can do that? Why do you always make that same terrifying smile? Oh dear. It just faded out. I expected that to go on a bit more. Oh dear. So this is the overbearing older brother side of you I've heard so much about. Quite different from your older brother, from my own older brother. But when you think about how lovely Elise is, it's only natural to look out for her. So, that's it again. You know, you're like a completely different person whenever Elise is around. If you'd learned your lesson, maybe I wouldn't have to be. That said, after she dances with me, you're welcome to ask her for a dance. Really? But just remember, Patrick, leave room for the goddess. Right. Oh, I mean, when you think about it, it's like, that is actually, from Rean, a sign of approval. if you remember how he is, death and everything, you know. Very well, then I'll be every bit the man of her dreams. I need to review the steps of the dance so I can lead Elise properly. Maybe I need to keep an eye on him after all. It's like, again, it's like coming from Rean, that is a sign of approval, strangely. Damn man, making a move on the princess herself. And I'm supposed to be the crazy one in the group. Can you please not say things that get me thrown in prison? Dear, oh dear. Thank you for all the equipment you provided to the branch campus, Chairman Arena. Elise has been such a big help too. Really can't thank the RF company enough. Well, my daughter aside, reports you've been sending us have been just as helpful. And Emma, I'd like to thank you for all the data you've been providing us on the Orbital staff. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Thank you for letting me use it. There really is a lot of talent here at this party tonight. If either of you have any complaints about your current positions, just let me know. I'll have positions at RF worthy of your talents prepared in an instant. That's so nice of you to offer, but I'm happy where I am right now. Yes, so am I. Looks like she's still in recruiter mode. Oh my. Let's see, who haven't I talked to yet? Man, Arena really knows how to network. Oh dear, oh dear. Elisa's mother is so pretty. And she's a genius businesswoman to boot. Hope that one day I can carry myself with her level of confidence. You know, Emma, you're an impressive woman in your own right. You mean it? It's kind of embarrassing to hear you say that out loud like that. I can't believe you said something like that out loud. But maybe it's a sign that I'm slowly catching up to Vita. Oh my. As the branch campus's head of political economics, I'm particularly interested in Chairman Arena's business philosophy. I wonder if she'd be willing to teach a special class for us. Good idea. The students would really benefit from something like that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Maybe I should ask her. Sure, it's a big request, but couldn't hurt to ask, right? No, it couldn't hurt to ask. Okay, very well. Right, so... Okay. And so the party continued, with Rean never getting an opening to talk with the Chancellor. With the party in full swing, people began gathering in the centre of the garden. Fair enough, then.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. To start us off, my sister Alphin will have the first dance. The way I hear it, people all across the Empire have been awaiting this moment for years. Like me, she is now 17 years old, and this dance will serve as her debut into high society. Her first dance partner shall be a certain instructor at Thors Military Academy, none other than the Ashen Chevalier, Rean Schwarzer.
So the news the princess is...
I hear he's only the son of a baron, but I suppose it's okay these days.
Me.
He seems to carry himself well.
Sure enough.
Yeah, there have been rumors going around like wildfire.
It's a huge honor, I guess.
Yes, he shall be the princess's first.
Sounds dirty when you put it that way.
Fee?
Classy, guys.
He was drowning in fame before, and now everyone's talking like him and the princess are already married.
Yeah, seems like everyone's reading way too much into this.
Well, to some degree, yes.
However will this play out, I wonder?
I suppose this is...
Oh dear, Rean. I can still see it being like, choose your partner, and be like, oh my god, he didn't choose the princess.
To tell the truth, I'm actually already acquainted with Mr. Rean Schwarzer.
Oh my.
He's the older brother of my dearest friend. Allow me to introduce Elise Schwarzer. She is the student council president at St. Estrella Girls' School. Princess? And she will be making her debut into high society alongside me tonight. Rean will choose which of us he dances with. Whoever he chooses, there will be no hard feelings.
Very well played, Princess.
Aw, what an adorable workaround.
Mm-hmm.
She really is something else.
Princess!
You're a real lifesaver. I will respectfully take both the hand of my sister and her best friend, the princess. It might be a bit unorthodox, but please, allow us Schwarzer siblings to have the first dance.
Still feel like they should have gone another way. God, I'm worried he's going to stand on her feet every so often. Like, ah.
I wonder whose idea this was.
My word. Can one man truly be this lucky?
Lucky enough to dodge that bullet, you mean?
Yes. Had he danced with the princess first, the whole city would be planning their honeymoon by now. However, since he and his sister danced first, that ship has sailed, as it were.
Oh, Alphin.
That Ashen Chevalier is certainly quite the man, wouldn't you agree? You can thank Baron Schwarzer for raising him that way.
Now, all you young people here with us, follow their lead and enjoy yourselves. The summer festival's blue moon shines on us this night. I am certain the spirits are especially riled. So, let us give them a show.
Are they gonna say anything? It feels like they should say something.
My apologies for arriving so late.
Rufus!
Ah, so good to see you.
Is that Governor General Rufus?
But it's like, I felt like something should have been said.
I didn't know he was coming.
It seems you've stolen the spotlight all to yourself.
To tell the truth, I was at a party held by the Imperial Household Agency. I wish to greet His Highness Olivert, Governor Regnitz, Lord Ragnar, and Viscount Arcade before making my way here.
I see.
Thank you for your courtesy.
The night is yet young, and the party has only just begun. Bring out more food and drinks. Please continue to enjoy yourselves, by all means.
Please, no more talking. Please. Please, no more talking.
You, sis, come with me. Let us catch up, my dear brother. Machias, Elisa, Elliot, and Laura as well. Join us. I'm sure we've much to talk about.
In that case, I shall call upon Ms. Valestein and Ms. Herschel. Come, allow me to introduce you to the Empress.
What's this about all of a sudden?
I don't know. But there's no way we can refuse.
Why just us, though? Does it have something to do with our families?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
May as well get going then.
I suppose I'll go.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Think we should follow?
Yeah.
Rean!
Oh, Claire!
We're not doing anything wrong. Everything's above board here.
What's wrong?
Well, this may come as a surprise, but a certain someone would like to speak with you.
You mean...
The someone who just left, perhaps?
Understood. I'll be going, everyone.
Yes. Good luck.
Try not to be too nervous! Rean? Instructor?
Huh.
Indeed. Now loading. Now loading indeed.
Just go straight to the end of the hall, then make a right.
Rean, this might not be helpful, but try not to be too on edge. Met with His Majesty several times already, right? Don't know what he wants to talk to you about, but I can't imagine it's anything bad. Hope you're right. Try to relax, Rean. Deep breaths. Don't know what His Majesty is going to talk to you about, but I can't imagine it's anything to stress over. How far do we have to go? Several people to speak to along the way. Well, I'm thinking, actually, we shall end this part here, and in the next part we'll head to the farthest room. So we shall see them. Ta-ta. For now.